you know, this is what the fans wanted, and we made it, and you should do the same. Hello and welcome back everyone with another episode of TREKKERPRISE. So I know there's a couple of news about Star Trek Discovery. We got a new captain, we got nothing else. Just theorizing the whole thing again. But I'm not going to do a video about these news at the moment because there's still nothing relevant we can actually talk about apart from the captain. But I made a little article on the website, so make sure you check out trekkerprise.com/discovery. I have quite a few articles regarding the latest news and regarding the cast announcement as well with Jason Isaac, who will play Captain Lorca. And he is, well, I had a little mind melding as well about his character as well. So make sure you check out trekkerprise.com/discovery. But today I really wanted to talk about Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Star Trek Deep Space Nine being declared as the black sheep of the Star Trek franchise, which I totally disagree with. It's a brilliant series, I love it so much, but you can judge me because I love all of the Star Trek series, so for me, I don't do comparisons between Voyager, DS9, TNG, TOS, between episodes maybe, but between series, never. So the Indiegogo campaign went really well for What We Left Behind, the upcoming DS9 documentary. Officially they said it will be released in February 2018, which I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be 31 by then. I'm really looking forward to it because DS9 and Voyager and even Enterprise being really neglected recently. I mean, everyone was focusing on the original series and the Next Generation. Obviously a big anniversary for Next Generation will come up this year, the 30th anniversary, and we just passed the 50th for the original series. But recently we passed the 20th for DS9, the 15th for Voyager, and the 10th for Enterprise, and no one really talked about those events, and I'm so disappointed because that's still part of the Star Trek family, still part of the Star Trek franchise, and we should talk about those, but that's for another day. So What We Left Behind, this is an interesting project, and the original goal was $150 US dollars to actually get via fundraising, and they reached an incredible $638,000. This amount of money shows how much the fans are still love DS9 and how much the love grown towards DS9 since it's been finished in 1999. I happened to meet quite a few actors from DS9, and I always had so much fun with talking with them, and the love towards the series, it reflects on their personality as well. They loved DS9, they loved working on the show, and personally I love the show itself. Looking up the Indiegogo page, there's quite a lot of Star Trek actors already signed up for the project, and they're supporting the project as well, like Terry Farrell, Armin Shimmerman, Andrew Robinson, Michael Dorn, all of the DS9 cast, apart from one person, Avery Brooks. I'm a bit disappointed about Avery Brooks because seeing a couple of interviews with him in conventions, and he was a bit like absent, distant from the Star Trek franchise. I'm not sure why is that. I think he retired from TV and he retired from Star Trek itself as well. He doesn't really want to get involved in conventions. It's rare actually when he is in conventions, and it's really rare when actually he gives interviews for fans or for any production regarding DS9 and Captain Sisko, which I don't understand, but it's totally his choice and we have to respect his decision. But I'm a bit sad because he's not gonna be. They tried to do something else and they still try to approach him. But I really hope he will come back with a special appearance in this fantastic DS9 documentary What We Left Behind. Although another thing just happened to have in my mind, and this is the HD footage. In their initial goal, $500,000 was the stretch line for making HD segments, HD renderings from the original show and put it in this documentary, giving us a taste, giving us a glimpse how it could have looked if CBS and Paramount finally would decide to remaster all DS9 and Voyager. To be honest, all of us would love to have that, because now we have TOS in remastered, we have TNG remastered, we have Enterprise in Blu-ray and remastered edition, so we have 3 out of 5 series remastered, and that too, I know we can argue it's expensive, it's time consuming, but this Indiegogo campaign really raised the issue. Fans eagerly want DS9 in HD. I remember seeing TNG for the first time in HD and it was just breathtaking, honestly. All those images, all those footages, everything is just so vibrant, so brand new. It feels new, it still feels Star Trek, and they didn't really change anything in the original show, so they just remastered the original footage, and they could do it with DS9 as well. I'm still thinking if there's no TOS DS9 crossover in season 5, with the DS9 crew actually ending up in the episode Trouble with Triples in the original series, we won't get the original series in a high definition. I mean, I'm pretty sure they saw it in that episode, the creative group, and it was like, wow, so breathtaking seeing the Enterprise in HD, you know, because they had to convert the original series look to the DS9 look, and there was like a 30 years difference between the two shows, so they had to stretch out a couple of things, and they had to remaster the original series scenes for, you know, to be the same as DS9, and they did a really brilliant job, and because of that they done the original series in remastered edition, and they did the same with TNG, and it looks breathtaking. And now we have this documentary promising us HD for, you know, Ira Steven Behr just said, okay, if CBS and Paramount won't do it, we will do it on our own. That's right, and they should do it, and they should definitely put it on the front of their noses, just like, you know, this is what the fans wanted, and we made it, and you should do the same. Yeah, sorry about the last segment, I got a little emotional. I'm actually more excited about the DS9 documentary at the moment than Star Trek Discovery. Star Trek Discovery will come, and it will be here, and on Twitter there was a recent post from Stella, the Star Trek dog, who's supposed to be Nick Meyer himself. He just posted a picture said August, which could be the release date of Star Trek Discovery, but even with knowing this fact, I'm not even as excited as I would be, and I will be in the time when the DS9 documentary will come out. This will give a little hope for every one of us to have DS9 and Voyager in the distant future in HD. So yeah, that was my little video for today. Please don't forget to check out my website for all the Discovery news and all the Discovery discussions that I actually made on the website. And please don't forget to share and like the video, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And also don't forget to subscribe. Great videos like this coming out every Wednesday and Sunday. Until next time, live long and prosper. The story could have been more detailed as well. We didn't really know who stole the soul of Elar, and we didn't really know how it ended up in that planet. So it just ended up in that planet. They found it. It was like, okay, what was the backstory of this mysterious robbery, let's say?